ActionAid is an international organization that works to fight poverty and looks to promote human rights and social justice. We work across 45 countries across the world, including here in South Africa and within the Southern African region as well. ActionAid has been part of a consortium of organizations known as the Partnership for Social Accountability Alliance. So it's been ActionAid together with the Eastern and Southern Africa Small Scale Farmers Forum, SF, Public Service Accountability Monitor, PSAM, as well as SAFAIDS, which is a regional health organization. So our work together has been supported by the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation, SDC. So over the last 9 years, the PSA Alliance has been looking to strengthen accountability in the region. So looking at how countries in the region are implementing regional agreements on health and agriculture, and how that is being realized by the people of the countries. So ActionAid, through the Partnership for Social Accountability Alliance, as well as the CADEP non-state actors grouping, has been part of various processes to develop the next iteration of the CADEP and the Kampala Declaration, as well as the regional articulation of those, which is the Regional Agricultural Investment Plan, the RAIP. And so the PSA Alliance, with support from GIZ, worked with the drafter of the new RAIP, Dr. Martin Machero, to review the results of the previous RAIP. So the RAIP that ran from 2017 to 2022. So we work with Dr. Machero to look at what has been the impact of the previous RAIP, how has it been aligned with the Continental Agreement, and how has it been articulated in national plans. And our particular interest was also around how has it supported smallholder farmers in the adoption of agroecology as well. So in promoting a more sustainable approach to agriculture across the region, particularly looking at the increasing impact of climate change. I think that there's a few key learnings. I think one is that, in comparison to maybe to when it was developed, 2017 to 2022, we're increasingly seeing the impact of climate change, seeing the impact of climate change on agriculture, and how smallholder farmers are being forced to adapt more sustainable approaches to agriculture to ensure that they preserve their soils, and that they're able to still farm in the face of drought and floods and increasing temperatures as well. So I think that the issue of climate change we'll see coming out more in this new RAIP, and the need to support farmers as they adopt agroecology, as they adopt more sustainable approaches to agriculture. I think another one is really looking at how does it align with the continental agreements as well, and how do you align the monitoring and evaluation process to ensure that when you're monitoring what's happening at the continental level, you're also monitoring what's happening at the regional level, so you're not duplicating the monitoring, and what's being said at the continental level can also benefit the regional review. And another aspect is around financing as well. So the Regional Agricultural Investment Plan was supposed to be financed using the Regional Development Fund and the Agricultural Development Fund, but those funds have not come into operation. So they have been I think it's the protocol, the agreement around them has been around for the last 10 years, and they haven't been signed by member states. So member states have not invested money in these funds to allow them to fund the RAIP. So the last RAIP was short of funds. So one question is, how is the region going to mobilize funds to support this next RAIP? it hasn't been able to do it in the last 10 years. What sort of innovative approaches is it going to use to operationalize the Regional and Agricultural Development Fund? How can it access climate finance, for example, other innovative ways of domestically generating resources to really ensure that it can implement this plan? And I think particularly as well, how is it going to generate resources to support sustainable agriculture? So the focus should not be on industrial agriculture. There's a lot of money in industrial agriculture, but how is the region going to finance the transformation towards sustainable agriculture or agroecology? How is it going to support the smallholder farmers who feed most of the region?